Hello. I want to take you through my dental experience on day 3 post extractions with a temporary immediate denture. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my backstory, back my childhood, and when it comes to teeth, like everything. So, my dad told me when I was real young, because I went to the dentist, and I was like scared because from when I remember my first dentist appointment that I remember, I was scared because I was crying because I hear these noises and they're in my mouth and I can't see what's going on. So I never wanted to go back to the dentist. I was a toddler. I was real young, and I ended up getting a cavity because I was a sugaraholic as a kid. Still am, but so I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I don't want to go. I'm scared. And he goes, Don't worry, you'll be fine. So when I got to when my dad told me there's no shots involved. It's just a little cavity. You'll be fine. So I ended up having the cavity that was actually deeper than it was that my dad thought it was. So they had to give me a shot. No, wait. They didn't give me a shot because I can't remember exactly, but they didn't give me a shot, and they ended up drilling, and I freaked the hell out because it hurt, and I was scared, and I was young, so I was like traumatized. But they ended up giving me Novocaine and stuff, and I was fine after that. But since I was traumatized with that growing up, I was like, I'm never going to the dentist, and that's exactly what happened. I never went, and the only time I went is when a tooth was bad enough that they had to pull it. You know, teenage years. I'm like, nobody could see in the back of my mouth. It was fine. So, so at the time, the insurance only paid to go under if you had 3 or more teeth taken out at once. Because the first time I had the one tooth out, I'm like, I ain't going to be awake for the next time. And I didn't care about my teeth. I made sure they were clean and everything. I made sure they were clean, but I never got anything done because I never wanted to go to the dentist. So they got bad eventually. So the first time I had one tooth taken out. The second time I had 21 teeth removed at once. So it left me with 21. So I had 22 teeth altogether out. And then, so I had the first 4 left and the bottom 6. So I ended up getting a partial for the top and the bottom. This was the top. Oh, it's upside down. Let's see. Well, it was the same as, I'm just hard holding my camera and trying to do something. See this tooth right here? It was the same on the other side, but it snapped off, so there was a tooth actually. So, and let me show it. And this is my bottom one. And they were good. I kept them for over 10 years. And, I'm trying to put them together. But I kept them for over 10 years, and they were fine. Everything was good. And then I ended up getting porcelain veneers for the top 4 and 2 porcelain veneers on the bottom 2. And then to keep the partials in, they just drilled like, I kind of have to show you for you to understand. See this on this side? See that circle? Well, it's like a snap-on button. So they had this gold thing that would come out of my tooth. My tooth was shaved down to the gum, but there's a gold thing sticking out. And in order for my denture partial to stay in, it clipped onto my one tooth over here. And that little metal thing would like hook onto one over here. Okay, and then same with the top, the circle thing. See it? It's hard to. I had one on this side too, but That's the one that the tooth chipped off. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4 teeth, and then I had these, I don't know, to make a long story short. Okay, so after I had those for about 10 years, I had a filling fall out in the front. And then the 2 veneers that were here, I was chewing gum one day in the front, and when I went to open my mouth and then take another bite, when I opened my mouth, these 2 came off. Oh shit, maybe the dentist spray threw them away. I should have made sure I kept, but anyways. So, I would just put them back down. They were bonded. There were 2 of them with posts on the bottom of them to go in a tooth. So I put them back in every day. I would never take them out, and I would only take my partials out to clean them. But and I would never go back to the dentist for the cavity I had here, and then the thing that was flattened down, the tooth that was flattened down, that had the posts sticking out for like the snap-on button part, ended up decaying because I went to a dental school, Pittsburgh dental school. They did a great job, but the guy that did my teeth made them real big, and I had a bad overbite when so anyways, so I decided, I'm just going to get dentures. Then I don't have to go back for cavities. I don't have to worry about what my teeth look like. I don't have to worry about hot and cold, or anything. So I made my appointment a few days, about 3 weeks before. I had to make my appointment 3 weeks before in order to get your dentures, your temporary ones, 3 weeks. You've got to take the mold 3 weeks in advance. So when the day of extraction comes, you will have these when you walk out of it. As soon as they wake you up, these will already be in your mouth. So I'm on day 3, okay? I really don't want to take them out, but I'm going to, because if this helps somebody. I have a bruise here. I am very swollen. Like, this is not normal for me. I'm still healing, so I'm going to take the bottom out, and I have some stitches, so you could probably see that. And then a couple of blood clots and stuff, so hold on. And then there's the white skin stuff. It's dead skin, but it still hurts. See, you can tell all my teeth back here is healed because I had those partials for so long. Oh. See? So, here's the front. Front 6 I had. These little stitches and that light stuff. And okay, I'll take off the top now. It's sore because I'm only on day 3 healing, Top, so embarrassing. Okay. Okay. It's hard to, but you get the point. So your immediates when you get them. Now, if you're not used to anything in your mouth, as far as like partials or anything, it's going to be very foreign to you. You're going to talk different. Like, I had partials before, all of them, like the whole size and all that. And I had to get used to talking, saying my E's, because I had this thing going across. And so my symptoms, my side effects and all that, day 1 was 2 days ago when I got these and extractions. That the dentist didn't put me out all the way. They gave me that milk of magnesia or whatever, that stuff, the white stuff that puts you out during operations. They gave me that, and I was so thankful because I didn't want to be awake. But they said, the doctor came in and they put the IV in, and he goes, "Well, you're going to be awake. You ain't going to be sleeping." I said, "What? I am not." I said, "I don't want to do this then. I don't want to do it. I'll find somewhere else to put me to sleep because I'm not going through another tooth being pulled while I was awake." He said, "Well, no, we're going to give you the stuff that puts you to sleep we're not going to give you enough of it that you go to sleep, because we don't put a breathing tube down your throat. You have to be awake enough to breathe on your own. So I was like, but what if it hurts? Oh no, it won't hurt. Well, they got to the couple front over here. Whenever they did, I mean, I was out of it for the most part. I didn't feel nothing. But whenever the Novocaine didn't work, and that was a big problem with me when I was a kid, Novocaine never worked. I felt it, and I was like freaked out, you know. And they're like, okay, well, we'll give you more stuff, you'll be fine. So, anyways, surgery done, because I had a couple teeth that my two veneers when they came up that one day, there was nothing left of the teeth. It was down to the It was down to the gums. My tooth was they had eaten it down to the gums. So they had to have the oral surgeon, because they had to cut my gums and get all the tooth without having to hold onto it and pull it out easy like that. They had to go in and remove it that way. Sorry, my nose keeps itching. I think because I'm nervous. But so, first you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna feel like this, because you're not used to having stuff in your mouth. It's gonna feel weird. The second thing was, when you get them, well, at least my dentist, when you get them, you don't get to choose what they look like. I don't like these, because I'm swollen now, so I can't smell as big as I normally do. Well, it shows a lot of gum. Okay, see how all that gum? See? So it's weird. I don't like that. But your permanent ones, which will come a few months when all your stuff heals, you get to choose the color, the way they look. If I'm going to get these, the eye teeth or the canine teeth, and get them a little bit sharper and then down a little bit. I'm going to make these teeth longer. Anyways, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. I have ADD really bad, so please bear with me. I'm so sorry if I'm jumping around. But, so, day 1 extractions with immediates. I wasn't tired. Usually people are tired, and because you're healing and your body gets tired. But none of that happened so far. I'm not overly tired where I'm sleeping all day. Nothing like that. Didn't eat anything that day at all. You're just not hungry when all this is going on in your mouth. You just really ain't hungry. Some people might be. But if you do eat on your first day, you can't chew. You're too raw. You're not healed. So they'll advise you, and you'll advise yourself, because it's common sense. If it hurts, don't mess with it. You can't chew. So what I do eat now is applesauce, big time, mashed potatoes with lots of gravy, or just butter and salt and pepper. There was macaroni and cheese. So that's what I've been sticking to for 3 days. And that's about it. I ate some chocolate, and what I did was let it stick it to the roof of my mouth and let it melt. So I did that, and I ate a little bit of candy yesterday. Taffy, that long cherry Laffy Taffy, it's so good. It's kind of sour and it's good. So soft stuff that you want to let melt is fine, but you can't chew. Even on day 3. Day 3, I could chew a little bit, but nothing like day 1. So day 3, and I'm okay. You've seen, I had stitches and stuff. So I hope somebody learns a little bit, because that's why it's a new experience for me. And I was all over YouTube researching people's experiences before and after, and day 1, and blah blah blah. Well, whenever I went back, I had to go back the day after yesterday, so it was yesterday. And my bite was off, because what they do, immediate dentures, they take the mold when your teeth are still in your mouth, your real teeth. And what they do is when they make the mold and they have it, they just cut off the teeth and they assume how much room you might need for swelling or whatever. So it's not going to be a tight fit. It's not going to be like, oh, I got teeth because I'm like holding them in like this. See, on my tongue? I'm like, whenever I talk, I hold them in. And one thing I don't like about the dentist I go to now is usually well, I don't know about everybody, but immediate dentures aren't like paid for by insurance. I don't know anybody, well, I don't talk to many people, but, or many people my age that have dentures. I don't know anyone. I'm in my 30s. But, yeah, your immediates usually aren't covered. This is the cheapest I found. And the top was $425 or $475. Or it's between $425, $475. So I'll just say $450 and $450 for top, and then another for the bottom. And then the only reason I went with this dental place is because it was cheaper. And I'm paying the price because I don't got a full set of teeth on top or bottom. I just got 8 on top, and the rest is gum colored. That's what you chew on. See? Or in the bottom. See, look. See? They just give you, oh, I'm just dropping them. Just for aesthetics, you know, so when you smile, people think you have teeth. You know, they won't know any different. But, I'm still swollen. I didn't have this bruise yet, when I got it done 3 days ago. Well, this is day 3, the day I got it, but I didn't have it the day I got it or the day after. This came on day 3, bruised. But I've seen people on here that are bruised everywhere, their jaw down to here, you know, but I only had my front teeth taken out, so I'm not quite as swelled as I should be if I were to get all your teeth taken out. I mean, I've seen swelling up to people's eye. Do your research, you know what I mean? That's what I did. That's what gave me the courage to, like, actually get this done because I was so scared. But, get put to sleep. And then, when you wake up, you have teeth. But it's going to be very foreign. You're going to have to learn how to talk. You're going to have to learn how to eat. Even if it's like applesauce, which is very, like, not liquidy, but like soup. I don't know. It's it's like, you know, the consistency of applesauce. Even with applesauce, your instinct is to chew a little bit. So I put it. Maybe I should just show you. Yeah. Let me do that. Near. Oh, I can't find it. Clean spoons. I'm using a fork. Okay. That's how I do it. All I'm doing is pretty much using my tongue to, like, instead of, I know I'm going like this, but I'm not chewing. It's like, I guess I kind of feel like I am, but it's just my tongue going to the roof of my mouth, making it go to different sides, and then it pulls it back, and then it gets back far enough into your mouth that you can swallow it. But, just think, like a lot of people say about how you feel afterwards. Like, did I do the right thing? Did I make the right choice? Am I happy that I'm going to have dentures for the rest of my life, even in my 30s? Hell yeah, because I didn't want, well, the top was fine, but I went a while with a missing tooth, this one. So every time, and I had they were a lot bigger, my teeth, the ones they put in. But, because I was missing that tooth, your canine tooth, on this side, because it snapped off. I was eating this hard, there was almonds in it, but it was candy-covered almonds, and it was real hard, but, and plus, you never have to go to the dentist, but I forgot to say, when you get immediates, you're going to have to go back again, and again, and again, and again, because as you heal, your gums shrink. And when they shrink, this part here, the part where your teeth were pulled, where your gums are, your gums are going to shrink, and this is going to become too big, and you're going to have to get that tighter. So what they do is they call it a reline, or a soft reline. Plus you might have sore spots from this rubbing, and it's because it's a foreign object and it's not used to touching areas in your mouth. So there's a bunch of different stuff, you have to look into. Do what I did. Go to it's all over YouTube. Just put in dentures immediate, denture story, first time denture wearer, stuff like that. Things will pop up. But I hope you learned something with this long ass drawn out whatever I was trying to say. I love my ADD because when I want to tune something out, I can. But when I want to do something, that I'm trying to do, it sucks because I can't like do it without being distracted. So I have to try so hard like not to be distracted, and it sucks. But oops. Alright, well, good luck to everybody. If you have any questions about anything, or like, I'm not allowed, after this is day 3, so my dentist told me yesterday, which I didn't listen to her, which she said, start taking them out for, at first you wear them, you keep them in, you don't take them out for day 1. Day 2, she told me to take them out for 8 hours a day. She said, take them out when you sleep, because instead of there being acrylic, or she said plastic, but it's supposed to be acrylic gums, touching your wounds, take it out so the wound, your stuff can breathe and it'll heal faster, better. But a lot of people on here I watch, and it says, oh, everyone's saying, oh, wasn't allowed to take my teeth out for 4 days. I had got to keep them in for 4 days, a week. And I'm like, wow, ooh. I mean, like, when I first wake up, everyone has morning breath, and you would think, get these damn things out and, brush them, brush your tongue, brush everything. But, a lot of people's dentists tell them not to take it out for the first few days, but my dentist told me on the second day, take it out, keep it out 8 hours, clean them, put them back in, and they'll give you a little container, the denture container. I'll show you. I have water in it right now. But this is you put your dentures in there, and then they'll give you, they didn't give me what everyone normally gets. They'll give you, I put out these things. I think it's called Polydent or something. But they're little tablets, kind of like, it reminds me of, oh, I forget what the hell it is. That stuff, it fizzes up and you drink it when you have a cold. This is like the same thing. But you can't drink it. It's like not good. It's chemicals. But you plop one of these in water in that denture holder that I just showed you, that yellow thing. And then you take your dentures out and you set them in there. And it'll fizz and clean and it'll whiten. And then whenever you take them out of that, it says only keep it in for 5 minutes. But whenever you take it out, you have to run it underwater because it's like toxic to eat, swallow, I guess, or whatever. But it does clean them. But I always brush them anyways, just like regular teeth. Because just on the safe side, I brush them first to get everything off, and then I soak them, and then I rinse them and put them back in. But I haven't been listening to my dentist. She says take them out for 8 hours. Did I do that? No. Because I don't know if he's my boyfriend yet. Yeah, he is. Actually, my fiance. I don't know if he wanted. I ain't gonna say his name. He might be embarrassed. But I didn't want him to see me, with no teeth. Oh, you guys should see how weird it looks. So weird. I'll get if I get any chutzpah, that means courage. Maybe I'll take them both out. I might do that in a couple of days. Because, yeah, I might to show the healing, But I wonder if there's better lighting in here. See? Yeah. And it feels really weird. Like when you go to, look how small my mouth gets just from the bottom taken out. No, weird? You can imagine both of them taken out. But, cause your mouth closes so much that it feels weird on your jaw. Cause your teeth stop, it keeps your jaw from closing. And it's normal for your body to stop at a certain point. But when you take out your teeth, closes so much it looks really weird. But, okay, I guess quit itching my nose. Everyone's gonna be like, she's on cocaine, she's itching her nose. Oh, no, I'm not. But, anyways, for all you new people that are, getting dentures and just looking into stories and, side effects and symptoms and stuff like that, look around. YouTube's a really good place to look because there's a lot of young people. There's a lot of people in their 20s. There was a girl that was 19. It's becoming more common than not. So don't feel bad. Don't regret it because you can't do nothing once they're out unless you want to pay like $1,000 a tooth to implant each one, But they do have snap, and they give you these like implant things that stick out of your gum, and then there's things that snap on to the bottom of not these ones, but your permanents, and they'll snap in, and they won't you won't have to worry about adhesive and stuff like that. But I'm not allowed to wear adhesive yet. My dentist said not while you're healing, because you don't want to get something stuck. I don't think she would think people would put adhesive where they're healing. Well, I guess some people were weird. I don't know. Alright, well, I hope you guys learned something. My name is Janelle. So, yeah. I hope you guys have a good day. And, if you have any questions, just ask me. I've done a ton of research. So, let me know. And that's it. Alright, bye guys.